Police this evening are investigating the murder of a man at his St. Albans Drive apartment who has become the country's 143rd murder for the year. Onlookers gathered at the scene today as police conducted their investigation into the incident that has claimed the life of a man police would only say was in his 40s. According to Chief Superintendent Paul Roll, concerned relatives went looking for the victim out of concern. His body was discovered sometime after 2:30 p.m.
We are presently in the preliminary stages of this investigation, trying to determine the circumstances surrounding how this individual came by his death, and we are not quite certain as yet as to what actually transpired. As you can see, we have a number of officers on the scene, but we do wish to appeal to persons who would have any information that will help us to advance this investigation, to provide that information to us.
Police would not say how the victim died or what type of injuries he sustained. Roll would only say that the deceased had defensive wounds about the body that suggests there was a struggle during the time of his death. It also appeared the victim was dead for a while, although Roll could not say for how long. Roll said additional expertise has to be brought in to help with the investigation. Police did not identify the victim, but ZNS News understands he was a well-known coach.
We believe it's a homicide. We have all of our forensic people, as I said, they're helping us to determine what could have happened. We're not certain. That's why we are taking this course of action now, and we're hoping that they would help us. We have to do some reconstruction to kind of determine. It's not a recent scene.
Lawyers involved in the murder trial of two men accused of killing Dario China Knowles made a final pitch to jurors today in closing addresses. Patrickita Rose and Rashad Sullivan are accused of killing 25-year-old Knowles 2 years ago. Rose and Sullivan's defense is that they didn't do it, and they were not there, and that police did sloppy investigation in the case. However, Crown prosecutors contend that the duo is responsible for Knowles' death. Lennox Colby and Glendon Roll make up the defense. Darrell Taylor and Aaron Johnson are prosecuting. Justice Bernard Turner is presiding. Two convicted armed robbers got an early Christmas present today when they received a lenient sentence for armed robbery. Bianco Smith and Cordero Key were each facing up to 15 years in prison for robbing a man at gunpoint back in 2013 when they were 19 and 18 respectively. However, in sentencing the duo, Justice Carolito Bethel took into consideration their youth, the fact that they had no prior convictions, and that people close to them said that the crime was out of character for the young men. She also noted that the young men did not have a father figure in their lives. She then sentenced Smith to 2 years behind bars for the date of his conviction on April 24th of this year. He will also be on probation for 2 years once he is released in 2017. Cordero Key was sentenced to 2 years and 9 months in prison and will also be on probation for 2 years when he completes his sentence in 2017. Justice Bethel acknowledged the sentence was light, noting that it was something she had not handed down before for armed robbery. Crown prosecutors say they will appeal.